Kakadosh Bukaro, we're just continuing with halachot of having kavanot and doing the mitzvot. Here in Siman Samech, Sif Daled, Maran brings down that we need to have kavanah latzet yedei achova in order to do the mitzvah, which means that we have to have the proper concentration and intention that we are fulfilling a positive commandment. What about the negative commandments? Which means that we have many negative commandments in the Torah, many commandments which tell us not to do certain things. So, for example, the Lo Ta'aseh is even more than Mitzvot says. We have 365 Lo Ta'aseh, much more than the 248 positive commandments that tell us what to do. So, therefore, what do we do in those cases? So, the Kaf HaChaim comes and he says, when we come and have in mind that we're not going to transgress these averot, we fulfill this negative commandment, which means we fulfill the Mitzvat Lo Ta'aseh of not doing so. So, I'm going to read to you something incredible which is brought down in Ilchot Mincha, in Siman Resh Lamed Bet, Sif Katan Tetvav in the Kaf HaChaim. The Kaf HaChaim right now is talking about taking a haircut, and especially if you're going to do it Lichvot Shabbat. So he says, imagine right now somebody's doing such a mundane action, he's going to take a haircut. What am I actually doing? Am I doing a mitzvah? So you're going to tell me, okay, fine, Rabbi, you came, you did a mitzvah aseh, or a mitzvah, you did a mitzvah of preparing for Shabbat, a mitzvah d'Rabbanan, but how many mitzvot do you get? So says the Kaf HaChaim as follows. כשאדם מסתפר יכוון לקיים מצווה לא תקיפו פאת ראשכם ולא תשחית והם שתי מצוות בפאת הראש אחד מכאן ואחד מכאן וחמש מצוות בפאת הזקן just like the Gemara says you're going to be חייב על כל אחד ואחת right? זה שאר המצוות שמה. What does that mean? A person comes and they take a haircut and they do their beard and their hair. They are going to be מקיים right now 7 mitzvot. What are the 7 mitzvot? לא תקיפו ולא תשחית פאת ראשכם. You've got 2 peot. You've got one on this side, one on that side. The fact that you do not take a razor and you do not come and destroy your peot, you are being mekayem a negative commandment. Lo ta'aseh, lo takifu peat roshechem. There are 2 points in the hair, which are the peot up here, and then you've got 5 points in the beard. The fact that you come and you don't take a razor and destroy your beard, that in itself you're fulfilling 5 mitzvot lo ta'aseh. So now he comes and he says, okay, fine. When you're going to come and give the schara megaleach, you're paying the person, whether it's a Jew or a non-Jew. You have to be מכוון לקיים מצווה ביומו תיתן שכרו ולא תבוא עליו השמש. You remember that we mentioned that even by a non-Jew there's also the positive commandment of paying a worker on time. That's a mitzvah aseh. There's going to be another 5 negatives, there's going to be another negatives, but that's going to apply to a Jew if you don't pay them on time, if you don't pay them that day. However, though here, for sure you're going to have this. When it's going to be Erev Shabbat Yom Tov, you have to have in mind that it's going to be Lichvot Shabbat Yom Tov. So he comes and he says like this, Nimtza Hamgaleach Mekayem Yudalad Mitzvot. So you've got 14 mitzvot every time that you could come and take a haircut. He says 7 mitzvot on Lo Ta'aseh bepeot and iskar. You've got 7 in the actual way of the haircut in itself. You've got another 2 of them, which the Chinuch says, Bechuktem lo telechu velo imbash. Meaning, the fact that you're not going to take a haircut like a woman, or you're not going to come and can copy the non-Jewish haircuts, that is another 2 mitzvot. Uvchuktem lo telechu and lo ilbash. That's already going to be 9. Aseh, biyomot titen scharo, the positive commandment you have to pay the worker on time, and then you have 2 negative commandments. Lo tavo alav hashemesh lo talin, kesher noten schar miglech. If he's going to be poor, you also have another one, which is lo yikra lecha Hashem, when he's going to call out to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. So therefore, you've got already 13. And mitzvah aseh de Rabbanan, that you got the mitzvah aseh from the rabbis that you're doing a lichvot Shabbat Yom Tov. That's 14 mitzvot, which means that a person could come and do something so simple and just take a haircut, and he's full of mitzvot. Why? Because he had in mind that I'm not transgressing these certain averot or the positive commandments that he's doing a mitzvah. And therefore, imagine a person is rich. Every time that he comes and he takes a haircut once a month, that look how many mitzvot he was able to be mekayem when he's doing such a haircut.